I'm going to go through these briefly. Obviously, there's huge amount of more detail that sits behind those. And in the report, there's actually a lot of really practical, concrete suggestions about how to do all of these things. And they came from the people that we talked to on the ground. They had some amazing ideas about that. So please do dig into those. They're really great. But what we saw there was about decentralisation, that we need to see more power and funding decisions made locally. We need to involve hapu and communities in the design and commission and decision making alongside iwi and councils and businesses and others. So we need to enable tēnā rangatiratanga for Māori communities and local self-determination. We need to recognise and respect difference. So I think this is really important that came through in the interviews, was that equity was enabled through diverse responses. There was no one right way, or there was no one size delivery model that was going to make things work. Different parts of the community needed different things in their grocery bags, for example. So there's a really great quote in the report, and it says, we need to recognise that diversity isn't duplication, actually what prevents people falling through the cracks of the mainstream responses. So valuing people and relationships, that's another big system shift. Relationships come before partnerships, they come before being able to work together, and that means that we need to invest in convening resources, and we need to ensure that our local anchor organisations and networks and collaboration processes are thriving and supported. We can't just fund projects. Convening, brokering, people, processes, development, they're all key. And it's an insurance policy for the next crisis. We saw that the places where the relationships were strong and the trust and connection were there were the ones who could move most quickly to offering solutions. We need to embed collaboration and lead. We need to take those new cross-sector relationships that developed over COVID and just keep them, continue them. Our systems need to demand and incentivise and embed that. Local economic resilience and redefining shovel ready. So people are really activated about how can we buy local, be local, do local, and we need to think more laterally and holistically other than just jobs and businesses in the next phase. So we need to integrate the social enterprise, community, economic development planning and approaches, and maybe look at more greater use of social procurement tools. The last one I think is really important, probably the most important for me, is tolerate more risk. We actually saw people being able to step out and act flexibly and act responsibly, and we need to mandate that for people to try new things and see what works. We need small scale funding to test stuff out and to allow challenge and adaptation in real time. It will be messy. Some stuff won't work as we hope, but that's part of letting go and sharing the power and enabling innovation. And another great quote in the report, someone said, a lot of rule breaking happened. That's from within the central government system. A lot of rule breaking happened and nothing went wrong, but many things went right.